here with Hamid Jafari. Hamid, nice to see you today.
Nice to see you. Thank you.
You're welcome. What is your function at RMLD?
Yeah, I'm Director of Engineering and Operations.
And what exactly is that?
Okay, there are 4 departments, there are 4 divisions that they're working for me. It's facilities, I'm in charge of facilities, the purchasing, engineering, line operations, and technical services group.
So when you're talking about engineering, what types of things in the power grid or the power system are you working on with engineering right now?
What we do, we purchase the power wholesale from the grid, and then we distribute them in 4 communities: Reading, North Reading, Wilmington, and Linfield. And basically the power that comes to your doorsteps, we make sure it's a clean power and the power is distributed in a the right fashion and good design, so you have good voltage at your house to run your appliances and everything.
So it's really making sure that the power is even and
Yes.
working properly the way it's supposed to.
Yeah, that's true. There is a lot that is going to engineering. It's not just designing the system and expanding. We have to think about the reliability of the system, maintaining the system, and also take all the necessary measures, making sure that the system integrity is intact, and and we delivering a quality power to the houses and residentials and commercials and industrials.
Excellent. So what are you doing here today at the open house? Do you have a table or?
No, I don't have a table. Basically, I'm overseeing my guys. They're working, and this is a good day to show the public what we do really, because the people, they don't see what's going behind what goes behind in order to provide and give them the power. And these guys, they're working day and nights really hard in rain, shine, trying to provide the reliable power to the communities. Our reliability is good. We try to keep it that way. And there is a lot that goes on, the preparation, maintenance, and the operations to make sure the lights staying on. And it's a good day for the public to come out and see what's going on, get familiar with our operations, get to know our people. And we take pride in what we do because we're municipal power as opposed to investor-owned utilities. And it's a great pleasure to serve the public.
Excellent. If you had to highlight one display today, which display would you highlight today?
The energy efficiency. I strongly recommend seeing the LED lights. We have them at the 50% discount. It's really great. It saves people money. And also it helps the utilities to stay greener. Mm-hmm. So we don't have to invest and purchase power from these big fossil fuel generation companies and less environmental pollutions.
So the less power that we as consumers use, the more that the utility can spend on wind power and solar power and that kind of thing, those sources for electricity.
Where we encourage, in the business, encouraging using more power, but we encourage people to use clean power and try to save energy, which is basically saving themselves money by not wasting energy. So wasting energy and managing the energy at home, at workplace, it would help us all as a community to become greener and bring savings for all. It's a win-win situation for both the utilities as well as the customers. The customers, they save money on their electric bills, and we save money so we don't have to pay more to purchase the power and distribute it to the communities for them. Because we are non-for-profit companies, and we are basically working for the ratepayers. We are your representative to make sure we get a good deal, the power, clean power, and we distribute it to the communities, basically passing on the cost to the customers, which is great saving. That's why we are one of the lowest in the state as far as the rate concerns, as opposed to investor-owned utilities that, I live myself in community, I'm an Eversource customer, and I'm paying through the roof for the electric usage. I wish I was in the municipal system and have all those savings, but I wasn't fortunate enough.
Well, we do thank you for all the work that you do here for us in Reading and the surrounding communities, and thank you for sharing with us today, Hamid.
I want to thank our customers for allowing us to serve them. It's an honor to serve them.
All right, thank you very much. Well, I'm here with Michael Carroll, and Mike, what do you do today here at RMLD?
I'm the substation technician.
Okay, and what does that job entail?
Well, we got a couple of 115,000 volt lines coming in, and we set that down to 13,800 volts, and we send those out to the towns to be distributed through our distribution transformers.
And you make sure that all those systems are functioning properly, and
That's correct.
what kind of display do you have here today for the open house?
Well, I've been here 28 and a half years, so I started out as the meter reader, then the meter man for almost 24 years, and so I'm doing the meter in history.
Okay. And what does that display have in it?
Well, we actually have a coin-operated meter. Back in the old days, you'd put a coin in the meter, and when time ran out, your power would go out. And the meter readers would actually come out, and they'd collect the coins like a payphone.
Mm-hmm.
So we have meters going back from 1898 to today, 2015.
And now the kind of meters that we have today don't necessarily require someone to go and check them out at each individual meter, correct?
Yeah, the meter reader position is the horse and buggy position. It's gone. Everything's red, radio frequency, and they read the meters right from here on a fiber optic loop, and everything gets sent back here to the office. We don't have to come to your house anymore.
Wow, so that's really a difference from the way it used to be when you had to put coins on the meter.
Yeah, we've come a long way.
Okay. Anything else you want to share about your table here today and the things that we're showing off at the open house here at RMLD?
Well, we have a little display that you can show you how much energy a product's using. You could plug it in. It's called kilowatt. And we have a couple of light bulbs, a compact fluorescent light, an LED light, and an incandescent light. And it shows you how the LED light uses less power than the other two lights.
Oh, great. Well, have a good day here today at the open house.
All right, thank you.
All right. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Well, I'm here with Ken Finney. Nice to see you here today, Ken.
Oh, thank you.
And what is your role at RMLD?
I'm a substation technician here.
And what does that mean exactly?
We do maintenance of the 3 substations we have.
And where are the substations located?
We have one in Reading, one in Wilmington, and one in North Reading.
So when you say you're doing maintenance, does that mean you're doing like preventative kind of maintenance, or does that mean you're upgrading, or what do you mean by when you said you're doing maintenance?
All of that, upgrading, troubleshooting, preventative maintenance. We do switching at the substations as well.
So that's kind of making sure that, at least from the substation point of view, that the power is actually getting out to the customers.
That's correct.
All right, excellent. What is your display here today at the open house?
I'm doing the hazard hamlet right behind us. It just gives different scenarios that we show the kids and whoever's coming through to avoid electric hazards at their house or outside.
And what kind of hazards are you kind of highlighting for people this year?
Oh, for the kids, if you see wires down, or even adults, just stay away from everything. Call us. Different things you can get into that you learn when you're a kid. Don't put anything in the toaster, small items like that.
Except toast.
Yeah, exactly.
Excellent, excellent. Anything else about your display you'd like to let people know about today?
Just don't touch it if somebody's hitting the button.
All right, thank you very much. Thanks a lot, Ken.
Thank you.
All right, I'm here with Doug Feener. How are you doing today?
Good. And
What,
you?
I'm doing fine, thank you. What is your role with RMLD?
I manage our utility tree trimming crews. We have 2 crews that run full time, trimming the whole service area and trying to reduce outages and
So it's really preventative maintenance,
maintenance
with the trees. So if I had a tree that I thought might be interfering with the power lines, what would I do?
You call RMLD and they would send somebody out to take a look at it, and then we would go out and take a look at it and assess it and make a decision, and then at that point we get in touch with, if it's a town tree, the respective town, and then we go forward with what we think the best result would be.
Excellent. I know that's a really useful service that a lot of people have taken advantage of over the years. And I know it's probably helpful for you guys, too, because it helps prevent problems that could come about in the future.
Oh, yes, and for worker safety as well. It makes it safer for these guys to get up there in a weather event, and even for maintenance stuff on their part. It makes their job a little bit safer.
So you guys also kind of going out on patrol to kind of look for trees that may be interfering as well?
Absolutely. Yeah, we're always patrolling the areas. We have forms that we fill out when we see hazard trees. I have other staff that come in and they do assessments of the towns, and then they put forth a recommendation, and then we go forward with it.
Excellent. So what is your display here today at the open house?
We have a display that has pictures of some hazards and as well as some of the pieces of equipment that we use, as well as the personal protective equipment and just specialty stuff that only those who work around power lines really utilize.
What kind of hazards are you highlighting today?
Electrical hazards, obviously. So energized trees that are burning, catching on fire, that can actually be electrified right to the ground. So someone walking by could, if they made contact with it, could get an electric shock.
And what kind of, is there any exciting specialty equipment that you have out today?
We have a hydraulic fiberglass pole pruner that is insulated so that it protects from the electricity, and then the bucket lanyard to keep the guys latched in so that nobody falls or anything like that, and a couple chainsaws, things like that.
Excellent. Well, thank you for the work you do, and thank you for sharing with us today here on RCTV.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks a lot. The only thing you can really do at the end of the day is compare a guy to his contemporaries. Right. It's hard to compare Brady to Terry Bradshaw. The game was different in the 70s than it is now.
They've won something like 15 or 16 more games than any other team in the NFL in that span of time.
Luck looks like an NFL quarterback.
I remember I called everyone I knew when they traded for Garnett. That was just one of the most amazing things of my life. Really.
If John Farrell could fix John Lester, then your pitching problem is partially solved. Kareem had that one unstoppable shot, the sky hook, and he milked it for, 35,000 points or something like that.
Just, again, versatility, Mr. Patriot.
Yeah.
If you needed something, he's going to get it done.
I am to this show as Alec Baldwin is to SNL. So.
This is the infamous Jason Varitek shoves his glove right into Alex Rodriguez's face.
I'm here with Tom Olala at Reading Municipal Light Department. Tom, what is your function here at RMLD?
Hi, I'm the Integrated Resource Engineer, and our department works on a lot of programs for helping our customers save energy, install energy efficient equipment, change their habits to reduce their electric use from us and reduce their bills.
So what kind of programs do you have available for customers if they're interested in that?
One brand new program that we want to talk about a lot today is our new online store. It's where you can buy LED bulbs like this at a rebated price, so essentially half price if you buy them online or you buy them here at our open house. And it's a way to save significant amount of energy on your electrical bill. Typical household, if they replace 12 75-watt bulbs in their home, they can save over $100 a year.
Wow, that's quite a bit of a savings, actually.
It is. I mean, these bulbs are more expensive than the old bulbs, but even spending $100 on the bulb replacement, you make your money back in a year. So we definitely recommend check out our online store, or if you prefer, come into our lobby and you can buy the bulbs here as well.
So what kind of displays do you have for the open house today?
Today, at our department, Integrated Resources, we're talking about a number of programs. The online store, we have a number of electric vehicles here. We're also offering rebates on charging stations for electric vehicles, either at homeowners in their garage or at a number of our commercial customers. Factories have installed charging stations for their employees to come in and charge up their cars while they're at work.
That sounds excellent. So will we have an opportunity to tour some of these electric cars today?
Absolutely. I'm sure there's a number of dealerships represented here that they're more than willing to show off their new vehicles. I don't know if they're doing test drives, but I'm sure that could be arranged for later on.
Probably have to go into the dealership for that. Yeah.
Right, absolutely.
All right, well, thank you, Tom, for the work that you do at RMLD, and thank you for sharing with us today.
All right, thank you
All right,
much.
thanks a lot.
All right, bye-bye.
I'm here with Sue Mitchell. How are you doing today, Sue?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. And what is your function at RMLD?
I'm in customer service.
And what does that entail exactly?
Well, we do everything from transferring people out, taking their payments, helping them with conservation, all kinds of things about their energy.
So if I have a problem with my bill or my statement or something like that, someone in your department is someone who I'm going to talk to.
We'll work it out for you.
You're going to, okay, I'm glad to hear that. You're going to work it out for me. I'm not just talking to you, you're actually going to work it out for me. That's excellent. So you really engage the public, commercial customers as well as residential customers and kind of helping them out along the way.
Right. Yes, we do.
And what is your display here at the open house today?
I'm in charge of energy audits, time of use, and I can't remember what the last thing I'm doing.
So what's in your display?
I have some boards and showing the difference between the time of use rates and the regular rates, if you wanted to do that, energy audits, and some information that they can take away.
So in just a couple words, explain time of use rates.
Time of use is a different meter, and what it is you'd want to, it would put your use on two different rates. Instead of just paying one rate any time of the day or night, you'd want to conserve during 12 to 7, which is the on-peak. It would be higher than what we'd normally pay. And then everything else, 7 p.m. to 12 noon the next day, and all weekends and major holidays are on the lower rate. So a lot of people who are out of the house all day really enjoy that, and they enjoy the savings.
Sure, so it's really an opportunity for them to save on their electrical bill and actually help the rest of the customers out at the same time because they're not using as much power during those peak times.
Exactly. It helps us and it helps them if it works for them.
All right, well, thank you for sharing that with us today and have a good day here at the open house.
Thank you. Take care.
I'm here with Bob Gannon. Nice to see you here today, Bob.
Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you.
I'm doing great. What is your role with RMLD?
I'm GIS coordinator. I make maps for Reading Light.
And so what does Reading Light need maps for?
We map out our electrical system. So within the system, we have 3 different substations, 27 feeders, and there's strands of wire throughout our network. So anytime something changes, I'm in charge of mapping all that out.
I was just going to ask, so I mean, something like the electrical grid seems like it would be pretty stable or pretty constant. What kind of changes happen that require changing maps?
We're frequently updating transformers. A lot of the lines are getting updated. So there's always change going on within the system.
Okay, excellent. What are you showing off here today at the open house?
I currently have a video of our electrical system going through. We have a kid's maze to do, a little hand paper map. So that's what we got.
All right, sounds like a lot of fun. Here with Raymond St. Amand. Raymond, who are you here representing today?
I'm representing BMW of Peabody.
And you're here with a couple of automobiles. What are the automobiles that you're here with today?
We're here with the i3.
So two, I noticed there are 2 over there.
2 i3s.
Two i3s, excellent. So those are both electric cars?
Yes, they are.
And what are some of the advantages of an electric car over a gas-powered traditional car?
Well, I mean, clean energy. I mean, yeah, it doesn't use any gas, no emissions. All the materials are recycled. The plant that it's made in uses all solar power or wind power. So I mean, those are all great advantages.
So if someone were looking to purchase a vehicle that's really environmentally friendly, the i3 would really be a car that they should investigate.
Oh, absolutely. Right now they're leasing for $170 a month. So I mean, that's a killer deal for an all-electric car.
Yeah, that seems like a really reasonable price. And you're representing BMW Peabody. If someone were interested in looking at the i3, what would they do?
They could either come in or call and set up an appointment.
And it would be just like a traditional car. You get a test drive, so on and so forth?
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you very much for being here today.
Appreciate it.
All right. Take care. I'm here with Steve DeFerrari. Good to see you here today, Steve.
Good to be here. Thank you.
So what do you do for RMLD?
Well, I'm the general line foreman here. Been here 37 years. Kind of grew up with the place with Thomas Edison and all that. I've been here so long. I was a meter reader and a meter tech and a groundman and a lineman, and now I'm a boss. So.
And so you kind of are responsible for sending the people out on the jobs to do whatever it is they need to do?
Yeah, that's right. I dispatch the work and assign the crews and coordinate all the activities with the engineers and the linemen.
So I think particularly in a storm situation or something like that, you're probably a pretty busy guy.
Yeah, we're usually pretty busy. The engineers and all the linemen are right up on the forefront. Then the organization sort of gets tipped upside down, and the engineers call all the shots.
So what are you here today at the open house? What does your table have?
Our table has a typical dress-up table for the linemen. As everyone knows, line work has changed over the years, much more safety-oriented. The equipment we use is all insulated. We use big rubber gloves and hard hats, safety glasses, blast suits, all kinds of things. And those are some of the things on our table over there now. The guys will be showing people as they come through.
Anything particular you'd like to highlight about the stuff that you're showing today?
Well, I'd like to show the rubber gloves. The rubber gloves that we use are Class 2 rated for 15 kV, which means 15,000 volts. The linemen these days handle voltages up to 15,000 with their rubber gloves. Big rubber gloves up to their elbows. They do a tough job day in and day out. They try to work everything hot so there'll be no inconvenience to the customer. And, it's changed quite a bit, and we're continuing to work safely every day.
All right, well, thank you very much for sharing with us today.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Hello, I'm here with Dan Fava, and you're here representing Smart Car.
I am.
And who are the manufacturers of the Smart Cars?
Mercedes-Benz.
And so it's an all-electric car?
It is.
What would you say are some of the advantages of the electric car over a traditional gas model?
Obviously never paying for gas, there's no exhaust, there's no oil change, no spark plugs, it's a much cleaner ride. It's got a lot more torque right off the start as well, so you have a much more responsive car than a gas car.
And what are some of the ways that electric models have improved over the last couple of years?
The range has definitely improved over the past few years. Charging times have gone down, and they're much cleaner. You can use different sources of electricity to make them cleaner than the gas cars.
And how does one find a source for power for an electric car?
Most people just plug in right at their home. There are smartphone apps that can find public charging stations out in the open. Most of the time, you're just going to plug into a regular household outlet right at home, 110 volt.
So if I were interested in looking at or purchasing one of your cars, what would I do? Where would I go?
You can visit us on Route 1 in Linfield, Massachusetts, 385 Broadway.
All right, terrific. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, have a good day.
You too.
I'm here with Maureen Hannafin. Maureen, what is your function at RMLD?
I am the customer service manager here at RMLD. Today we're selling, I'm selling light bulbs from the online store, except we're having them here.
So when you say customer service manager, what kind of functions do you perform in doing that?
Everything that has to do with the customer, from signing up for service to finaling out, paying their bills, making online payments, everything in between.
And that sounds like it's obviously a very responsible job because you're dealing with the public every day, and so you're kind of the face of the organization.
We are. Collections, and for the most part, it's pretty good. Yeah.
Good. What are you doing at your table today at the open house?
Today, I am selling LED light bulbs. We have an online store, which you can go on our website and see the link for the very much reduced priced LED bulbs, but we're selling them here today for the public, our customers, so that you don't have to pay the shipping charge. So it's pretty good. They're 50% of what they are in the store, so it's a good deal. So hopefully we'll sell a lot of those and people will outfit their homes with LED bulbs.
And the advantage of that, of course, is financial savings for the customer.
Absolutely, and financial savings on the bulbs and less usage on their bill, less consumption.
All right, well, thank you very much. Hi, I'm here with Matt Vokey, who is representing Liberty Chevrolet here in Wakefield. How are you doing today, Matt?
Good, how you doing?
And you're here at RMLD for what purpose?
To show off the Chevy Volt.
And the Chevy Volt, what makes it special over another car?
It looks better than all these other cars.
Chevy Volt is an all-electric car.
Yep, all electric with a range extender.
What are some of the advantages of the Chevy Volt over some of the other electric vehicles that we may see on the market?
Well, it has a range extender, which is basically a gas engine that's generating power for the battery because it's running off the battery. So you'll get a lot more mileage out of one of these than you would get out of one of, like, say, the BMWs, or I don't even know what the smart car gets, but you'll get roughly just under 300 miles per trip if you need to use the gas.
Excellent. And if I were interested in looking at a Chevy Volt, what can I do?
Come see me at Liberty Chevrolet in Wakefield, Mass. My name is Matt Vokey.
All right, and there's nothing special. You can go take a test drive and all that kind of stuff?
You can do whatever you want, whenever you want. Just come by, no strings attached, and I'll let you use the car and take a look at it, put the kids in it, make sure everybody fits. They are kind of smallish, but I do have a Mastiff and 2 kids, and everybody fits in there. So.
Okay, great. Well, thank you for being here today. We appreciate you being at RMLD.
From Low Street, I'm easily confused. The bright lights and the traffic are calling me to you. Reaching Old Yellow Island, should I stop or should I go? The light tells me